LEGO Custom, as we do on this channel, and try and do our best by popping these out. Only because Benny was so quick to do, really. That's why we're able to get another one out. So in a few short minutes we'll begin the next awesome exciting LEGO DC Custom. Okay, and yep, that is our first one. So brace yourselves and we'll begin. Hope to come out well. Hey guys, welcome to LEGO DC Supervillains Custom Builds, and here we are again with another awesome exciting custom, and today we're doing none other than the main villain of the first LEGO movie, and that of course is President Business. I'm not sure if he's a villain in the second movie, don't tell me at all please, because I don't want the spoilers. I haven't seen the movie, so I want to see the movie at least to give it a chance, so I don't want to be spoiled, so no spoilers please. But yeah, I know I think he's in the second one because I saw like a minifigure of him as a golf person. But yeah, other than that being said, before I go on to do President Business, I do want to point a few things out for Benny. One, I believe his logo went off, and if that's the case, I'm sorry, but I put it back on. And two is I added the oxygen tank for the spaceman stuff, which I probably should have done, but I forgot. But yeah, it's basically a blue oxygen tank, so make sure you add that for your Benny the Spaceman. But yeah, that being said, without further ado, we can go inside now and make course, aka President Business / Lord Business. And I've already taken the liberty of typing in his name because I don't want to be saved the trouble. And apparently, all my years, I've always spelt business B-U-I-S-N-E-S-S. I didn't know it was bus I-N-S-S. I don't know about that, mate. You can follow me on my PlayStation Network if you want. I mean, I just don't accept random people. That's kind of weird. Because I know you're my subscribers, but I have friends on PlayStation Network. But you can follow me if you want, mate. It's fine. But yeah, I hope you understand that. But anyway, thank you for the comment though. I do appreciate the feedback, even if it is not the thing I'm expecting. But yeah, here we go. President Business. Basically, some people compare this guy to Donald Trump. I will say right now that he is probably my best character that Will Ferrell has ever done. In my opinion, anyway. He's my favorite Will Ferrell character. So let's do this. Hit the randomizer. And we'll start off with President Business's hair. Now, to be honest, President Business's hair is iconic. It's a mock piece, basically. So, and later on, it was crafted into an actual LEGO piece later on in life because of the success of the movie. So you're not gonna get that at all. So the best thing is you have to recreate to the closest you can get. Flat top may be a good choice for President Business. Because it's basically a squared block type head. So you try and look for that type of thing. It's all square and chunky. Another option would be Ra's al Ghul's head. Just add the multiple colors. So for the sake of it, I think we'll use Ra's al Ghul's head piece because I'll have the spikiness of it. And we're going to make white for the sides, so leave the white parts. That's the white. We'll make it grey. And the hair itself is brown, bright brown basically. That's the one. And that's what I'll be using for President Business. His head, of course, is the basic generic LEGO head. A bit more aged, so I say a number 28 head. You can find it. He's not that old. He's a bit younger. What am I looking for? Maybe a 28. Yeah, I'll go with 28. And I'll make it yellow. Boom. And of course, we need to change the eyebrow color to a shade of brown. I believe it's the bright brown. Yep, that's the one right underneath this pink here. Okay, now we'll move on. Get rid of the attachment piece. Boom. and then scroll on to the arms. They are, of course, the Alfred arms for the suit, and they are a dark grey tux for him. And he has his yellow hands exposed. Body piece. Well, thanks. It's okay, mate. Thanks for understanding. Preset body is definitely going to be Clarion, no question about that. So up here, scroll on up. But you can follow me. But scroll on up. Where is it? There it is. Clarion, and that is going to be a grey tux. It is buttoned up. So there's that. I know he has a red tie, but his tux is mainly closed. But for the sake of it, let's see this. We can get Clark Kent's torso. I mean, you could also get Detective Bullock, but President Business is that type of character that is always, you know, in business. He likes everything perfect. So if I can find Clark Kent. There he is. And we'll just make that grey. I know sometimes he has his jacket open, so for the sake of it we'll have his jacket open just so we can have the red tie. I know sometimes he has it closed and sometimes he has it open. For the sake of purposes I'll have it open. Maybe. I'm thinking about this really carefully. I mean, like in business, I like him a bit more chill. I mean, it's up to you. You can have him closed, you can have it open. For my video, I'm going to have it open just because we can have the red tie in there. And then, of course, scroll on up to the grey piece for the legs, and of course the same goes for the actual legs themselves. There we go. Pretty awesome. Now there's your President Business. He's basically a minifig with the minifig abilities. His weapon of choice is the Kraggle, or the Kraggle weapon thing. I believe it's called the Kraggle. Or is that the piece of the resistance? No, the piece of the resistance is the thing that stops the Kraggle. Red heart, standard health because he's a human being, voice 1. Or maybe a voice 2 actually. Yeah, target module, Mercy Grays. Basic speed animation, I want to say strong because he gets pissed off a lot. Weapon of choice would be a blaster. I want to say something big and long. The Vaporizer. Yeah, the Vaporizer seems like a gun he would have on for protection. Because I doubt that the president would have like a weapon on hand, especially with his caliber. And his weapon will be a black weapon because it is his color of choice. Going on to abilities, tap square fighting, hold square, or tap square is the guns, hold square is the, I forgot to change these abilities, so let me just scrape them off real quick. Doom. These are all Benny's abilities. Boom, get rid of that. Skills, boom, 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 boom. Gonna have a clean slate. Yeah, just X to go. Alright, there we go. Now we've done that, we've got tap square for the gun, hold square is going to be a lunge attack number, or maybe not. He is the president, so we'll have a drone access, and that'll be a drone number 3, because he has a lot of drones swimming around. So we'll have a drone access. Can I be a voice actor in the next series? I will. That is actually a question you've asked on the upcoming Q&A video, so I'll give you the answer to that on that Q&A video. And if you didn't make that a question on the Q&A video, I could answer you that straight here and now. But considering you made that a question on the upcoming Q&A video, I have to save it for that video. Anyway, tap circle is obviously going to be detective mode for some of his smarts. Hold circle will be, we'll give him a beam attack. Number 4, beam color like an orange. And it'll be a heat beam and it'll come from the weapon. X button, of course, is going to be a double jump. Number 4 seems about right. We'll try and change it a bit. Number 1. They only have 2 choices, so number 1 then. Skills. Okay. Scroll on up, gravel gun, boom, and of course we'll have the Batman gravel gun, boom, because he's got the technology for it. Technology access, no acrobatic wall climbing, no telekinesis, no strength powers, X-ray vision because he has goggles, goon command, graffiti no, tracking yes, illumination, and stealth. Because he can blend in. Basic information, neutral character because he gets reformed at the end, and he would join probably Legion of Doom if he was manipulated into it. If he was manipulated. And then of course name is, I've already put his name in, but we have to do it again now. Lord Business. I did it again, I always spell business that way. And it's actually respelled that. There we go. And save it. I know it's meant to be President Business, but it's going to end up as Lord Business anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah. There is our President Business with a little blaster. Awesomeness right there. Anyway, let's go on down here and show off President Business. Tap square for his little Defender blaster. Hold square for his drone access to cause some mayhem. Tap circle for his detective mode. Hold circle for his beam heat beam. And of course he's got the double jump. There is our President Business. Or my little attempt at him, because he can't have his hair, but I did some close enough to him. So I think I came off really well. And we're going to go inside now and make his proper full darkness form Lord Business. So let's go inside. Now we can't do his long stilt legs, but aside from that we can pull him off. So it's going to be real quick. I just need to get out his minifig. And I think the only thing different about the two is that he has a cape, like a chest plate piece, and a big helmet. So not much really of adding. We'll keep the blaster. So all we gotta do now is go to appearance, scroll on to helmets, and look for one with kinda like the Knight's helmet, I guess. We'll see if there's any other options. I guess another option would be Ares' helmet. It's gotta have like big horns. But you want space for the actual face. Okay, then I would suggest that yeah, I would probably say the Knight's helmet is the least damaging for President Business, because it still has that monarch feel. Now you can't, it does cover a bit of his face up a bit, but you can't have this one, you can't have this one, because these also cover up his face. There is no real headpiece that you can use that shows his face while without any horns, so that's probably why this is your best bet. Anyway, going on to his actual chest plate, he's basically wearing his office suit under his chest plate piece. His chest plate piece, I believe, what will we go with? It's a black piece. Not covering all of it, but just the top. I believe. I would suggest I could go with ghostly shoulder pads, but they're transparent, so it wouldn't really work. Probably DSAT maybe? No, it doesn't work, because that's disappearing what we don't want. Another option is Creeper, that's furry though. Another option would be, of course, Mr. Freeze, who's got the helmet on. So your best bet would probably be Epulot, really, and that's kind of small, oh well. Well, now we just need to get back to the Knight's helmet, so just scroll on layer and pop it in place, boom. Next, of course, he doesn't have any gloves. The last thing, I guess, that attaches his black and red cape. Scroll on down. Is there a black and red cape we need to make? No, we can just make it, so... Standard issue cape. And is it spiky? No, it's not. Red on the inside, black on the outside. Awesome stuff. And that does get rid of our accessory piece, so we'll try and get that back in. If we can't, we'll try and make an adjustment to it. Okay, that does get rid of the cape. And that does get rid of the helmet. Damn, this is a tough one. I know we can't have that. So if we can't find a piece that will work, we'll have to go to the bodies and check it out there. No, I haven't. Sorry. Make Ferris Bueller, please. I'll add it onto the list. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'll have to go to the chest pieces and pick something out there. We'll have to change... I don't want to say President... It looks like we'll have to change President Business's chest. And I don't want to do that, really. Well, considering of my options, every time I pick a piece, it will just disappear the helmet. So we'll kind of have to do this. So, yeah, we're going to use probably Adam Strange, maybe. Basically, we're looking for a chest piece that we can make into black. So just to make it simple and quick, we are going to try and look for one that we can make black. And that'll be fine. That's Arsenal's one. It's got the black and red color scheme going on. The arms will need to be painted for shoulder pads, so get the sleeved arms out, black to the top and dark grey for the bottom to act as a shoulder vest. At least it looks like he's wearing a more of a suit now though, so there is some good there. Scroll back to the knight helmet, awesomeness, and now we can reattach the cape, and we've done Lord Business. There we go. It's not perfect, but due to limitations, I think we pulled it off really well. And there is our Lord Business. It's not right on the money, but I don't think you would be willing to pull it off in this game, because the Lego Movie has very unique mock. Literally, it has mock pieces in the game, in the movie, and that is splendid to see. That you have like President Business's hair piece and the way they construct his helmet and all that. You're never going to have massive whopping pieces like that, but you know, for what it's worth, I think I did a decent job of, you know, getting as close to the money as I could. Tap square is the gun, hold square is his drone attack, awesome stuff, which he can detonate, boom. Tap circle is his detective mode, hold circle is his beam blaster, and of course he's got the double jump. But yeah, this has been my attempt doing none of it then, President/Lord Business. Have you been to Ireland? Would you like to go if you haven't? Sure, I would like to go there. Make Captain America for the comics version. Sure, actually you don't need to request that, because that is already on the list. Because I'm going to make all the Avengers from the MCU in comic book version when I get to it. So don't bother requesting any one of the Avengers from the MCU list, because I'm basically making them in their comic book versions later on down the line. so you don't need to worry about that. That is happening. But yeah, guys, this has been an attempt doing another then President/Lord business. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, go subscribe, all that good stuff. Make sure to hit the notification bell button, of course, so you can stay in tune with all LEGO DC Supervillains custom builds. And of course, there is an upcoming Q&A, so if you haven't already, make sure you put in your questions, because the Q&A will be coming at the end of April at some point. I've got an official date, but it'll come. Anyway, guys, the next time on LEGO DC Supervillains custom builds, we'll be moving right along down the road with our next awesome character from the LEGO movie series. And who will that be? Now, I should mention real quick that I did say the LEGO movie mini-series would stop with Metalbeard. I was wrong because I forgot about the wizard Petruvius, was it? That's his name? So he's going to be the last one, Petruvius is. So I don't forget him. So anyway, next time LEGO DC Supervillains custom builds, the next one of the LEGO movie mini-series is, let's just pop out the list real quick, it is, Wyldstyle. Now, I know she has a real name. I believe it's... I'm gonna give a guess. Is it Lucy? Someone say yes, it is Lucy in the comments, if I'm right. But yeah, but I will probably call her Wyldstyle because that is a much more cooler name. So that's what the video will be called, Wyldstyle. But yeah, next time I'll be doing none of it. Then, of course, Emmett's love interest, Wyldstyle. Till next time, guys. Peace.